Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make masala chai or masala tea from scratch. I'm even going to show you how to make the tea masala. So let's get cooking. For the tea masala, you'll need a 1/4 cup or 20 grams of whole cardamom, a 1/4 cup or 10 grams of cinnamon. I'm using the very thin cinnamon here. 3 tablespoons or 30 grams of black peppercorn, 2 tablespoons or 10 grams of cloves, 1 whole nutmeg and 2 whole pieces of mace, and 3/4 of a cup or 70 grams of ginger powder. You'll find a full list of all these ingredients on my website, milhan.com. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put all the whole spices into a large microwavable bowl. Then we're just going to microwave these spices in the microwave on a high heat for a minute or 2 until it's nice and fragrant. You might have heard a couple of pops in the microwave while this was roasting, and that would be the peppercorn popping, and that's completely normal. So once you hear the popping, then go ahead and stop the microwave. Now, wow, I can really smell the aromas, and that's what you're looking for. Then just let it sit on the countertop and let it cool. Now once your spices have cooled down, you want to get ready to grind them. I like to use my Blendtec machine for this with my twister jar. This machine is just amazing. So if you're looking to buy a new grinder, this works as a liquidizer and as a spice grinder. I use it all the time, so it's definitely worth the money. So I'm going to go ahead and add the spices to my blender. Then go ahead and grind up your spices. Then go ahead and pour the ground spices back into the bowl. Then add your ground ginger powder to the spice mix and mix it up. Then once your tea masala is done, go ahead and put it into a dry coffee jar like this so that you can make masala tea anytime. And this masala will keep for about 6 months, maybe even longer, but I like to make it in small quantities so that I can have fresh tea masala whenever I want it. So this lasts me about 6 months. And now that we have our tea masala ready, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious cup of masala chai. And for that, you'll need tea leaves. Now, I like to use loose tea leaves, and today I'm using this Indian tea leaf called Wagh Bakri. You can use Thai food tea or PG tips or whichever tea is your preference. You'll need sugar or some kind of sweetener if you like your tea sweet. I like to use lemongrass in my tea as well, so I'm going to use a little bit of lemongrass in my tea today. There's fresh mint. I love mint in my tea, but there's a trick as to when to put it in and how long to leave it. And this trick my cousin in Orlando, Vaishali, taught me, so I'm going to show you that trick. And ginger as well. Ginger tastes very nice in tea, so I'm going to put a little bit of fresh ginger in my tea today too. Of course, you're going to need a little pan to make your tea, and if you're Indian and you make tea regularly, you have a special pot for your tea. This is mine, and you can see it's been used a lot. This one I got from IKEA, and I absolutely love it because when I pour the tea, it doesn't spill on the sides, it doesn't drip. So this is a great purchase from IKEA. And you need milk. Now in India, the milk is buffalo milk, and it's just so thick and rich and creamy. So today I'm using whole milk to make tea. So let me show you how to make a lovely cup of masala chai. So I'm making 2 cups of tea. So I have 1 cup of water here. I'm going to cut my lemongrass into the tea. Then go ahead and grate some ginger into the tea. For 2 cups, I'd say maybe just less than 1/4 teaspoon. And for each cup of tea, you want about 1/4 teaspoon of your tea masala. So I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon here as I'm making 2 cups. And you need 1 tablespoon or just less than 1 tablespoon of tea leaves for every cup of tea. So I'm just adding just less than 2 tablespoons here. Then go ahead and start the stove. If you like your tea sweet, go ahead and add the sugar or your honey into the tea. I have mine without sugar, so I'm not going to add any. Okay, so my tea's just come to a boil, so I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. And this is whole milk. So now the only thing left is the mint, and this we're going to put in for the last 30 seconds, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to give the tea a quick stir. So you can see that it's coming to a boil now. So this is the time you want to like scrunch up, like you're squeezing something. Go ahead and scrunch up the mint leaves and stick it in there. Turn your heat down if your tea is going to overflow. And we just need to stir this in and leave it in for about 30 seconds. And this is what makes the tea taste really fresh. And then turn off the stove. And now we're going to strain it. Now to strain the tea, I use a fine mesh strainer like this. And I'm just going to pour it into the cups, and my hot tea is ready. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this masala chai video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And my full recipe is on my website, milhan.com. I'll see you all again soon for some more cooking inspiration. Cheers.